is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Coming to you live from Southern California, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Angels. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Pitching in this game, Foster McCloud. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
So digging in, Kyle Manzardo. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
Base hit! Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
One down. And next for the Angels, Szen Cobb. Tap foul at the plate. Cobb with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags.
Inside ball. It's a lot of fun watching him run the bases, Boog. I think opposing pitchers and catchers need to take a few extra minutes to plan out how they'll adjust when he gets on base.
This one in the air, center field. 2 away now. So the Philly batting order turns over. Matt Wallner, the next to hit. Ripped on a line to center. And there's 2 away. Cobb steps in now. This is one of those matchups that'll test every ounce of a hitter's approach, Siggy.
Yeah, if you get a pitch to hit, Boog, you better not miss it. You might not see another one all day.
Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
Whips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And now for the Phillies, Lars Nootbaar. 0-1. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. And there's 1 away. Cobb digging in, facing the reigning Cy Young winner. Basically the baseball version of trying to solve a Rubik's Cube in the dark.
Well, might as well call it graduate level hitting, Boog. We'll see if he studied or not.
Cobb, in his 8th season, a career batting average over 300, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2025. On the ground, Rocchio over to first, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Cobb steps in. A frustrating day so far, but the baseball gods don't care if you're over. They care what you do right now.
No one's checking the box score mid-inning, Boog. Just cash the run and rewrite the headline.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Almost got him. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the World Series. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. Game 1 of the World Series. We go to the 9th. Tommy Johnson stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And a good start to the inning. Cobb had a game to forget in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
So, Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Coming to you live from Southern California, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Angels. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Well, winning game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they can put a stranglehold on this series with a win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home up 2-0 with a chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way, the series gets to 1-1. total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games. First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for the Angels, David Chen. How about a scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Cobb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
That one fouled off. Late with the swing there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
The 1-1 is fouled off. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swings through the sweeper. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And now Luis Matos. The 0-1. Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Game 2 of the World Series. And now for the Phillies, Matt Wallner. This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Now the third baseman, Tommy Johnson. And that one in the air, center field. Cobb should have this one. 2 down. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The catcher,
and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 7-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
In the air to left center. Cobb on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. He continues. So, runner at second, 2 down. Szen Cobb getting ready to hit. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. High fly ball, right field. That is the inning. Game 2 of the World Series. We're at the top of the 8th. Luis Matos stands in for the Phillies. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard. Back to the top of the order now. Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. This one in the air, center field. Cobb gets under it. 2 down. One down. Szen Cobb now at the plate. The 1-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. And that's a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Paid a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
And first offering is fouled off.
No, that's a ball. Ball 2.
Next pitch is downstairs. In the air to left center. And that'll get down for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
To first, might be 2. The turn by Emerson at second. Return throw to first, got him. Double play. Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
Better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
Well, when the team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these players want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Ryan Gusto.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Eloy Marcelo, the next to hit for the Angels. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. That's in for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that is a big first out. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in Game 3 of the World Series. In the air, right field. Walner has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Here's the veteran first baseman, Warming Bernabel. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Quick move to first. Cobb back on a dive. Two on, two outs. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Angels stranded. Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. Into center and a base hit. Throw into third. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Nope, outside.
Rushing aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Late with the swing there. High fly ball, right field. Walner on his way over. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Up next for the
One gone runner at first. Tommy Johnson will hit next. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. He makes the grab. And now for the Phillies, Sung Kim. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. And there's two down. No outs, runners at first and second. Line drive. And foul ball.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. Zero extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The 0-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
First and second, no outs here in Game 3 of the World Series. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. The flip to second. And two. What a play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
This one in the air, center field. Cobb gets under it and makes the grab, and there's one down. So two down. Tommy Johnson now at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. And up next for Los Angeles, Szen Cobb. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
And another ball.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The Phils trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. And that's off the inside edge. 3 balls and a strike. And the tying run is on base.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Now quick throw to first, and he's back in easily.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Quick toss to first. Cobb dives back in safely. And that's disengagement number 2. So the tying run at second. Just missed.
They need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
Out towards right center field. Matos should have this one. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Here comes Walker, and he scores. He's in there.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Runner takes off. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say he's
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. All loaded up. Warming Bernabel. Getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there.
So they bring on the veteran, Ryan Fernandez. Inside, just missed. Fastball for a strike at 95. Falling behind 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That misses. 3-1. The Halos with the go-ahead run at third here in Game 3 of the World Series. In there, sets him down on strikes. Good.
Waffling this stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the letters. I don't be rocking the butters. If you see me booted, it's missing Margiela.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and We've seen momentum change course a few times already, but I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Our starter in this one, Christopher Sanchez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, but last time out, got into the 4th inning. The key to his success today, he's got to throw first pitch strikes, get ahead in the count. I think that'll get him into position to qualify for a win.
One down. And next for the Angels, Szen Cobb. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Fought off foul. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Manzardo takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Matt Wallner stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. And there's one away. One down. Tommy Johnson stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. And a couple of quick outs. Cobb steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Find the ball.
And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down. But he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt to get
to first. That ends the frame. And now for the Phillies, Matt Wallner. Line drive. Can't get there, base hit. And the tying run is on base. Lars Nootbaar stands in for the Phillies. Out to center. And the inning is over. One left. So 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Tommy Johnson. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. This one in the air, center field. And that ends the inning. Phillies. The 4th game of the World Series. And now for the Phillies, Luis Matos. Out towards right center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
fantastic effort to track down that.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Lars Nootbaar. The 3-1. And that one in the air center field. Cobb ranging back. Brings it in for the third out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org. This to third, Johnson. Zips it to first. One pitch and one out. Cobb stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
Swing and a ground ball. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One.
Well, you can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pagarme la sed, no. Mejor ser por su boquita amor. Las tentaciones así como tú merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dálalo. Tú sabes.
Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Yeah, and even though neither team's going to be going home after today, Game 5 always has the feel of an elimination game when the series is tied up at 2-2. And maybe it's just as important as one because being up 3-2 as opposed to down 3-2 makes a huge difference going forward.
Yeah, you don't want to be the team with their backs up against the wall in Game 6. This is a big swing game. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Brian Wu. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Save!
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Check swing called strike. Strike one.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Runner takes off for third. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner goes again. On the ground to short. Here's one. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. On the board first, it's 1-0. Cobb digging in now, and Singy, this pitcher's playing chess, not checkers.
Yeah, and this hitter better be ready to match him move for move.
On the ground, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just misses.
Inside.
2-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One out, and a runner at second here in Game 5 of the World Series. Caught it, looking for the K. So digging in, Parker Meadows. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's off the inside corner, and 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Cobb at second with 2 down. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 outs. World Series Game 5. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. That one fouled off.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Wallner under it. And there's one down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Base hit. Throw into third. And he's got no chance. He's out. Cobb steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
And a swing and a miss there. In the air to left center. Matos on the move to the gap. Brings it in. And there's one down. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the seventh. Tommy Johnson stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air center field. One away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Cobb gets under it. And that is the third out of the inning. One out. Runner at second. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. And the lead is up to 5. Now quick throw to first. And he's back in there. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
This one in the air, right field. Wallner flying after this one. Full extension, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one.
Number 24 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The 1-0. Now ball missed. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 9-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark. All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning, it's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Angels. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. With Game 6 in front of us, it's an elimination game on one side, but this series feels like it could go either way.
You know, Boog, some of the greatest games in baseball history have been a Game 6, so I'm fired up for this one. And clearly, being at home with a 3-2 lead in the series is a huge advantage, but it's far from a guarantee. They've still got to go out there, handle their business, and not let this get to a Game 7.
And the odds are obviously against any team trying to win a Game 6 and Game 7 on the road. But it does happen. They don't consider this series over by any means. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting a start for the Angels, David Chen. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Cobb stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boo, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
First pitch swinging. Backed off the plate that time. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. And Chris, I have to think he's feeling amped. Needs just one more strikeout for a career milestone.
Boog, he's amped, I'm amped, and I have to think the fans are too. Not every day you get to witness history like this.
One away. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the Phillies DH, MLB Marte. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it. And here's the veteran outfielder, Luis Matos. Base hit into center field. Here comes the runner. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've taken the lead here in Game 6. One down. Here's the Phillies catcher, Hunter Goodman. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That ball's carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Now the 0-1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there. Same thing with the stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided.
Out towards right center field. Wallner should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags from third. In to score from third. And they tie it late here in Game 6. Here's the center fielder, Luis Matos. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One down. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
It's the 6th game of this World Series. And now for the Phillies, Tommy Johnson. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Kyle Manzardo digs in now. The 0-1. In the air out to center. And it falls. Lead runner around second. To third. And he's out easily. One out man at first. Hunter Goodman stands in for the Phillies. And a payoff pitch. Line drive. Grabs it on the run. And there are two down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Find the ball.
Rocchio on to first, and there's two away. One down. Down the number 2 hitter, Szen Cobb, 1 for 3. To third, Johnson. There's one. What a double play that was. Here's Brian Rocchio. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Tommy Johnson. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. The throw in. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombre, más también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, nadie por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la modele.
Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Hi, folks. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. What a memorable World Series this has been, and the entire season comes down to this. Game 7, Chris.
Yeah, this has been the World Series we were all hoping for, Boog. Back and forth. Neither team giving an inch, even when it looks like their season's about to come to an end. This has been fantastic stuff, and I'm excited for us and for all of you out there to see how this unfolds.
Every broadcaster's dream, Singy, calling Game 7 of the World Series. I'm excited to do it with you. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Getting the nod for Game 7 on the mound, Yuri Perez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game, see if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
Szen Cobb, batting with one down, takes a strike. Cobb with another scorching run of play lately. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Man at first, Luis Matos stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. It's the last game of the season, Game 7 of the World Series. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. Stays alive. This one in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to play.
Laser to the gap should score the run. Runner around third. He will score, and the Angels even it up. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Number 55.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and
he's trying for third. Line drive to short and caught.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Cobb stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
And a quick out, number 1. It's the last game of the season, Game 7 of the World Series. All set to start the 9th in this one. Tommy Johnson stands in for the Phillies. Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So he gets... And the Halos have done it. The Angels have won the World Series.
Congratulations to the champs. Game 7 of the World Series. Every player on both sides comes to the ballpark knowing that this is it. This team got it done. They've been a special club all year long, and it's fitting they win it all in a special series.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Superintendent, our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in the MPV. I'm holding big. Solo was vocalist maestro. This fish grease, recipes polo. He see us, I was just with G. Just like Ryan E, me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangstar. Who is there, they gon' say nah. Look at us now, De La Ma, Ray, Ghost, and Rick. Big up, Big L, Prodigy, True Goy, they live. Martyrs, if you will, a legend has a cartel. I'm on jets with giants, I'm Bill Parcell. PTSD, project trauma still dwells. Happiness gotta be in you, money can't help. So salute to the men that never hit the pin black. We got to the bread and still live to spin that. What a life, I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords. Already classic before you heard it. The spoiler was on my feature verses. I lined it up kinda perfect and then I hurled it. Rhymes in my mind's like pearls and oysters. Boss of bosses, Morpheus on my... The illest style right here. Till I got white hair, getting foul type stares. We ahead light years. We come out the stars. So let the start. Turn the light switch off. Drive a block, switch cars. Toss a face mask and gloves. Pulled another on the beat. Guess who the victim was? Guess who get reconfigured? The whole industry does. Premiere you my because we became the men our mothers prayed for. Maybe even exceeded their expectations, or maybe they always knew why tying up our baby shoes. What was waiting that brood and the souls of a chosen few. This ain't just talk, it's true. What a life. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords. My life is real.
while let it use the pipeline in a Detroit County school. And I think of my grandmother, how she told me to be strong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Waits in Jacksonville for the pain. That's what the doctor ordered. Come screaming through and in towns across the country, it's color that divides. When in working many ladies, we could find our common side. It's morning in America. It's morning in America. We morning in America, and I can't see the dawn. No.